Hello everyone! Subscribe, give us a like, and rate Ronaldo's debut in the comments below on a 10-point scale. And while you are writing, we are to proceed to start. Let's get going. Dani Alves left Sao Paulo due to debt caused by the delay in his wages. The club owes him $2 million. Messi and Ronaldo, if we talk about intrinsic qualities, I'm no worse than them, but I didn't win the Champions League, Ibrahimovic noted. I love Kane. He is a fantastic player, but Thierry is on a different level, claims Crystal Palace manager Patrick Vieira. Giorgio Chiellini has been the toughest defender I've had to face, Cavani admitted. I have supported PSG since childhood. I told the agent that I wanted to come here, said PSG newcomer Nuno Mendes. Barcelona will fight for Cassia in case he leaves Milan as a free agent in a year's time. Ferran has to eat a lot of soups in the dinner time to be compared with Vardy, what he has done in his career, Guardiola said. Juventus wanted to take Keane regardless of Ronaldo's departure, stated Massimiliano Allegri. Saul has been on Chelsea's radar for many years. He was the type of profile we need to give Jorginho and N'Golo the break they need, said Thomas Tuchel. It would be great to watch the World Cup every 2 years. I'm glad that Wenger offers ideas. You don't have to criminalize them, says Josep Guardiola. He loves Manchester United too much to have ever joined Manchester City. Otherwise, the fans would want him dead, said former player of the Devils, Jemba Jemba. Ronaldo is a kingpin striker. Manchester United can return to the deadly force they once were, thinks Arsenal legend Martin Keown. Cristiano is the best footballer I've ever played with. He really has a huge ego. He does not play well in defense. However, all this is covered by the trophies he won. Football Italia quotes Khedira. We expect to improve on what we did last season. Griezmann really wanted to return, Simeone said. Donnarumma made his debut for PSG. He started in the match against Clermont. Ronaldo scored against Newcastle at the age of 36 and 218 days. Only Giggs and Scholes have scored for Manchester United in the Premier League when they were older. Ronaldo has 7 goals against Newcastle in the Premier League. He scored more only against Aston Villa. Manchester City had the quality to put the ball in the right spots. We always suffer against Leicester City, Guardiola said after the match. Pogba has 7 assists in 4 starting games, a Premier League record in the spot of the titles race. Mbappe has scored 4 goals in 5 League One appearances, and he is now its best scorer. He scores points for 10 league appearances in a row. It's strange that the head of UEFA calls incompetent the president of the club with 13 victories in the Champions League. What can be said about the others? Indignant Ancelotti commented. There were many expectations and they all came true. Ronaldo is a fantastic forward, Solskjaer said. Lewandowski has netted 8 goals in 5 appearances in all games of the season for Bayern Munich. Romelu Lukaku scored for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge for the first time during his 15th appearance. I also contributed a bit to Ronaldo's move to Manchester United. I couldn't imagine him playing for Manchester City, claimed Sir Alex Ferguson. Koeman had an attitude with me that no one understood, not even Messi. I would have lost another year and I didn't want to, Pjanic shared. Juventus hasn't won the first 3 Serie A match days for the second time in its last 52 seasons. Lukaku has delivered 6 goals in 5 appearances for Chelsea and Belgium. Chelsea has won 600 Premier League games. Only Manchester United has more, 690. I have nothing to blame the players for. I hope we start better in the Champions League than in Serie A, assured Allegri after the defeat against Napoli. Bale may miss Real's game against Inter due to hip problems. After training, Cristiano ran with the ball, hit free kicks, did an intense workout and ended up with an ice bath, said Owen Hargreaves. David Luiz joined Flamengo. The contract is valid until December 2022. Lewandowski scored in 14th consecutive Bundesliga appearances. 2 games remain before Gerd Müller's record. If Ronaldo doesn't score 30 goals in a season, I'll be surprised. He is still better than the rest, said Rio Ferdinand. There were many events in the top European leagues yesterday. All the results are in front of you. Now we are to dive into the main news of the issue. Borussia Dortmund had another spectacular performance. This time the Hornets beat Bayer Leverkusen 4-3. Erling Haaland was the one to save the day. The Norwegian scored a brace and gave an assist to Brandt. In another meeting of the day, Bayern easily defeated Leipzig in an away game with a 1-4 result. Lewandowski, Musiala, Sane and Choupo-Moting, each of them scored from Munich. Wolfsburg remains the leader of the Bundesliga, having the 4th victory in a row. In a matchday 4, they beat Greuther with 2-0. Mecha and Weghorst secured victory for the Wolves. PSG got its 5th victory in a row. This time, the Parisians played without Messi, Neymar, and other team leaders. Nevertheless, Clermont was battered with some sort of ease, 4-0. Herrera's brace plus Mbappe and Gai's goals were the recipe for success. Leo Messi enjoyed watching that from the stands and was definitely pleased with what he saw. In another event of the day, Marseille made it to the 3rd place in the table by dealing with Monaco 2-0. Next up is a Serie A. Atalanta lost to Fiorentina 1-2, where Vlahovic double decided the outcome of the match. Juventus continues its rollercoaster ride. Allegri's team has only 1 point after 3 match days. Yesterday, the Turins lost to Napoli 2-1. Morata opened the scoreline in the 10th minute. Politano equalized, though the winning goal was provided by Koulibaly. Yes, life without Ronaldo is not as easy as it seemed. The old lady is 16th place. That doesn't look good. Now, let's move on to the Premier League matches. Arsenal had the first win in the current campaign, 1-0 over Norwich. The only accurate shot was slotted by Aubameyang. Tottenham, in turn, suffered the first defeat. Crystal Palace simply left no chances for Spurs, 3-0. Eduardo's brace and Zaha's goal. Manchester City set a minimal victory over Leicester, 1-0. Bernardo Silva received a 3-point ticket for his team. Chelsea defeated Aston Villa 3-0. Lukaku's double, another goal was made by Kovacic. Manchester United and the long-awaited re-debut of their legend deserves a special mention. We're down to the main piece from yesterday, the debut of Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United defeated Newcastle 4-1, and Cristiano became the hero of the meeting. Firstly, Ronaldo sent the ball in an empty goal, and when the score was 1-1, Cristiano shot between the legs of Newcastle's goalkeeper. The Magpies were finished off by Bruno and lingered afterwards. After the re-debut, Cristiano was very emotional. When I started the game, I was so nervous. I swear, I expected to score once, but not twice. I am proud to return to Manchester United. Old Trafford is a magical place. To win the Premier League and Champions League, you have to become more mature. But we are on the right track, stated Ronaldo after the final whistle. Let's talk about the interesting moments of Cristiano's performance. CR7 celebrated his first goal with his signature shout, "See you!" The whole crowd chanted with him. After the match, Newcastle captain Lascelles asked the Portuguese to exchange jerseys, and Ron did not refuse. Newcastle supporters were outraged by this episode as their captain went to Ronaldo after a crushing defeat. You can surely understand their feelings. Besides, a banner flew over Old Trafford accusing Ronaldo of raping Catherine Mayorga, the story of whom we have already told you about many times. Ronaldo's mom, who was present at Old Trafford, cried after Cristiano's accurate shot. How sweet it is to watch. Mom is always glad for the success of her dear son. And that's all. All the recent news has come to an end. Friends, watch the new video on our other news channel, Top Football News. Check it out by yourself. The Football News channel was with you. Good weekend to everyone, and bye-bye.